let me show you how to properly thread your mini sewing machine. So I'll show you for the top part and also for the bottom bobbin as well. For the top part you can either use a full-size spool, so if you take this thing out here, as you see, you can install the full-size spool over here, or also these tiny bobbins as well, so if you do not want these large spools. So let's do the small one. So you see, I will simply take this spring out here and this tiny knob, remove the spring, attach this small bobbin here, okay, get the spring, put it back as this, and simply push it through, okay. And next we have to start threading it through. So we are going to start over here, and next hole is going to be over here on the other side. So first let's start with the first one, so simply thread it through, okay. Grab this and again this over here. Okay, and also this over here is your tensioning disc here as well. So you see there are two parts that actually spread out apart, so you want to put your thread between them. Also this can be turned either on the right side or left side to adjust the tension on the thread. So for example, if your sewing machine is bunching up, if it's not sewing properly, play around with this adjustment here. Next also let's put our arm, so we can thread through the arm. So using this, turn it your direction, so counterclockwise, make it a bit longer maybe, and loop it through this arm here. So just like this. Then also another adjustment here. Okay, through there, and next through here on the needle mechanism. Okay, and also let's lift up our needle. So again, using my turn wheel, as see, I'm simply turning it till I get my needle up, so I can get access to the eye of the needle. And we want to thread the needle from the left side to the right side. So you see, inside the box you also get this tiny tool, so position like this with a hook on the bottom, and we can feed it through the eye of the needle like this. Take your thread and simply hook it under and pull out this tool through the needle eye, and you can help probably with your fingers here as well. And also next let's install the bottom bobbin as well. So first remove this tiny cover here, and next on your machine you want to put up your presser foot, so using this lever here, and we have to take our bottom bobbin and position it like this, so the thread is coming on the right side, so dropping down like this. And then we simply drop inside here in this compartment here. Also see you have this tiny slit here, so you feed this thread through here. So feed it so it's maybe like extra 10 centimeters out like this. And next with one hand you are going to want to hold this top thread, so just gently so it doesn't slip out on us. So hold a bit, and with other hand we are going to turn this turn wheel counterclockwise, so the machine will drop down the needle and thread itself. So you see what happens. So I will hold it and simply operate the turn wheel. As you see, eventually the red thread actually comes from here, goes around here, and it's going to pick up the white thread. So you see, if I keep turning, it's picking up the white thread. So again, help it yourself a bit as well. So you see the white thread actually came up here, so like this. So you can take with fingers or maybe like scissors and help it fish it out. Okay, so like this, and simply get both threads out like this, and as you see, all done. So if it doesn't go around the first time, simply keep spinning it the second time. It will actually pick it up on the second time. And let's do this once more up close. So you see I'm dropping my needle down while holding the top thread. It's essentially coming up. Basically the red thread is going around and picking up the white thread. So you see just how nicely it came out. So you can easily fish it out, probably even with your fingers, or again simply take your scissors. Okay. So you see you have both threads done. Let's also replace our cover here. Okay. And then you want to get both threads under the foot like this. So you see the white thread, also the red thread. So you see both are down. When it comes to sewing capabilities of the sewing machine, it's actually very decent, but also let me show you some things that you need to know about it. So let's first put our fabric down, basically under the presser foot, then get our presser foot down. And the first basically like stitch you actually want to do manually on this machine. So what I would do is I would simply again take my turn wheel and again actually do one turn basically, so it actually starts. Otherwise these machines are prone to basically bunch up and not properly work. So again, I suggest to do the first turn manually. After that we can turn on our sewing machine and it should be good to go. Okay, so also the sewing machine doesn't have a reverse. So if you want to go in reverse, what you have to do is again simply lift up your presser foot. So simply take your fabric, basically turn it around so we can actually go other way. Again lift it up and again do maybe 1 or 2 stitches so to basically finish the stitch. Okay, so and that's about it. Also when it comes to removing fabric, also you have to be kind of careful, otherwise you can break the needle on these machines. So again simply put up your presser foot and then what you want to do is you want to carefully basically try to slide it out. So you see it actually doesn't want to come out. So what you do is you simply take this top thread on this machine and simply manually pull it like this so you create some slack on it. So you see, and then it starts to come actually out fairly okay. So again just create some slack here. Again do not actually try to pull heavily, otherwise again it might cause some problems. And yeah, once done, so you see it actually slides out very nicely and we can cut off our thread. And you see, yeah, when it comes to the finish, it's actually like very decent over here. But again, do not also forget to finish your ends, otherwise it can come apart. Also, if you are looking to get this mini sewing machine, in the description I'll include the special discount link that you can follow and get it only for around $15 with free shipping as well. So personally I got mine from AliExpress and again I really paid only around $15 for mine. And it has free shipping pretty much worldwide, so make sure to check it out. For the price I think it's absolutely fantastic. So it does basic tasks that average user would need and actually was fairly decent and also fairly easy to set up, and obviously also it's completely portable, so you can even run it from batteries. Inside the box we also basically get this like foot pedal here as well, and also the power adapter as well, so if you want to run it from wall. But again, so you can even take it with you camping as well, so it's that nice. Okay, yeah, so make sure to check that out. Good luck.